Speaking of noses, I gotta ask you a quick question about Artie Lange.
Hmm.
Artie came back. Was it late last year or earlier this year for a short run with his podcast?
Hmm.
I love Artie Lange, but that return podcast was fucking disaster. He didn't sound comfortable. He didn't sound like he was. Well, I'll be honest. He didn't sound like he was 100% sober.
No, it's more like probably the medicine that they gave him. You know what
Mm.
I mean? They probably put him on something, and it just like any kind of stuff is going to fuck you up. And I heard it wasn't that good, and I think he might have listened to it and goes, maybe I need a break. This isn't me, and it's sad, but when you're fighting for your life and you don't have any other choice but go to jail if you go back on drugs. I mean, you got to do what they're saying, and it takes longer.
Yeah, yeah. Like there was an episode where he had is it Michael Imperioli?
The guy from
Christopher,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Artie asked him the same question 3 times, and at one time he asked him the same question twice back to back. It's
Oh,
like,
gee. Wow.
really fucked up. So, but when Artie came back, even though it was only a short run, did you have any form of contact with him?
No, I mean, I had contact with him after he got out of jail and all that, and but it was only text messages, and then I was like, hey, give me a call. It's like, oh, I'm really busy, but now I know what it is. It's like when you're addiction is something. When you get over it, they tell you you don't want to hang around the same people. You know what I mean? Even though I had nothing to do with what the fuck he did, I'm the one that had to deal with that. So it kind of hurts for that because I do love him, but you know what I mean? Like, to me, I mean, truthfully, it's been like fucking 2 years now or whatever. To me, mentally in my mind, he's dead to me. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I don't really think anymore of whatever. I'm like, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? Because I stood up for him big time when they were putting him on the couch out there, the fucking bed, and I made a big deal out of that, and that was one of the reasons I quit too.
I've got kind of a morbid question for you, but with the
Mhm.
loss of Norm and then the loss of Gilbert Godfrey, and that Full House guy died, but I don't find him funny, so it doesn't really count. But if you wake up one day and it says, Artie Lang has passed away, and it's a horrible question, but would you be shocked to be like, oh my god, or or how would you feel?
I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be sad. You know what I mean? Totally sad. I mean, because right now he's trying so hard to live,
Mm.
and I wish he could get back to doing stand up again, because I know how much he loved it. He loved stand up. He loved radio, and he was really good at it. And when you see him doing this, when he's totally fucked up, it was like people bought tickets to see a train wreck, and that's what they wanted. You know what I mean? It seems like that's what they expected. And a lot of times he still did good, but sometimes it was a train wreck.
Are you saying train wreck because you really want to go watch Amy Schumer's train wreck?
No, no, I don't want to. I don't want to watch that, because look at this. Colin Quinn had a heart attack in that movie, right? But then he had one in real life. You see what I'm saying? You see?
Where Bob Kelly played a gay guy in that film, and look what happened in real life.
You see? It's fucking amazing. It's just the way things work out.
Yeah.
Some people look. What, I got an English accent now. That's the way things work out.
Hey Ringo, will we reform the band?
Yeah.
Paul McCartney's an arsehole. He's fake.